thanks to the speakers before I share a couple of thoughts. Mr. V.K. Kapoor, whose family and our family have been so close for so many decades. I've been watching him over the years. He has such an inspiring personality despite being so senior in age. Now, not so senior, but a little senior. And
age is a state of mind.
Age is a state of mind. He has been known as one of the most dynamic and most handsome officers in the civil service. सब लोग ध्यान से सब लोग आपको ध्यान से दोबारा देख रहे हैं. He has handled the visits in Government of India of Bill Clinton, Mikhail Gorbachev, Margaret Thatcher, etc. Great leaders of the world, right? Some of them not so great, but anyway. Mr. Sh.AS Rai, ADGP Punjab, and I are not old friends. Of course, we are young, but not old friends means we hardly, we knew each other, but we have connected strongly only a year ago. About that, sir. Little more, maybe little more. Now we meet very frequently whenever lockdown allows. We are in touch. He speaks from the heart. He has so much experience, always positive, always constructive. He's an officer who has made a mark, and as Col Cheema introduced him, very balanced and spiritual, and also very compassionate, which, like Priyanka asked a question that what are the qualities, he gave a very good answer. If you are a good human being, you will be a good officer. शक्ति या डंडा या ऐसी चीजें तो पावर से आते हैं, वो तो कुर्सी से आते हैं. Your personality doesn't have to have that danda approach. So officer-like qualities come if you are good human beings. Those qualities also come. So I'm really grateful to both speakers and to Col Cheema, who is always there, so warm and so intelligent. And on intelligence, I must also say that both the officers have been in the intelligence bureau. अब वो intelligence bureau ये नहीं है कि वो वाली intelligence, but they all have to be highly capable, highly professional, highly analytical, with great levels of understanding to be in the IB, right? And when they were in the IB, you wouldn't have known that they are in the IB. Now we know because they were there in the past. Right? My father was in the IB, sir, as you know, at one point. We used to live in Delhi and I was a young toddler, I think. My mother used to tell me that Papa used to go to office this way. But his office was actually this way. It was very close by. Even my mother did not know that the office is just behind. And he would go walking this way just to, create an illusion. But the office was somewhere else. Maybe he had a long walk. उस टाइम फिटबिट नहीं होता था, नहीं तो 10,000 steps भी करनी पड़ती. इसलिए भी कई लोग लंबा रूट लेते हैं. Okay, this is just to share with you that this seminar is only a glimpse of what is possible. You have intelligent, experienced, capable people who are reputed senior officers. Col Cheema is also a senior officer from the army. He has organized talks by Dr. Abdul Kalam before he became president of India. After that it was difficult to catch him, I guess, but before that. And they're all our visiting guest professors, faculty. So whenever they come, make use of their visit by asking questions and listening. You don't need to ask questions because somebody else is asking a question which you may have also thought of. So the listening part is very important. The sun is shining on all of us. Everybody doesn't receive the sunshine in the same way. Some people, a diamond, what does a diamond do? It reflects the sunlight. What does the charcoal do? It absorbs the light. We are different human beings. Whether you absorb or reflect or absorb and reflect is your choice. Mr. Kapoor said, meditation is your choice, walk is your choice. I don't think he said, I think Mr. Rai said meditation or Col Cheema said. But what they meant was, these are choices you make. Effort is your choice. Success is not your choice. Success is not in your hands. But we give our 100%, that is your choice. Whether you get 100% marks or succeed is not your choice. And just to lighten the mood and to close with one story or two stories. One senior officer today was telling me this story, IAS officer, very senior. He says, I was preparing for the civil services for the first time. Just graduated from college. My friend who was preparing for the third time. In my mind, I would think, he did not get through the first 2 times. How will he get through now? He would think, this first timer. And later on, we came to know that the third time aspirant was thinking, that I did not get through first 2 times. How will he get through first time? And you will not believe, both of them landed up in Mussoorie the same year, which means third time and first time, Mussoorie. You never know what happens, when it happens. Your part is to make the effort. And somebody says, what is progress? वो हमारी meditation में आता है, वो Swami ji answers the question. Sir, Swami ji, I am not making progress. I can't feel any lights, I can't see any, I don't get any divine intervention. He says your role is to make effort. Effort is progress. What Mr. Rai said, if you make effort, you will grow as a personality. You will grow. Whether the civil services comes or not is not in your hand. You make your effort and then you become a personality to be proud of. Right? लाल बत्ती खत्म हो गई. लाल बत्ती हमारे पास थी, हमारे पापा के पास भी थी, सर के पास भी थी, सर के पास भी थी और इनके पास भी थी. अब नहीं है. When you get into the civil service, you're not going for लाल बत्ती now.
एक चीज और है कि कुर्सी एक ऐसी चीज है जो सदा सुहागन है.
The chair matters. That's what he said. But what matters even more, my last point to you is, if you are Ashwini, Priyanka, Vivek, Vikas, Jagpreet, Vivek, anybody, you go to the civil services, don't lose your personality. Don't lose your individuality. Even if you become a CEO in a corporate company, anything you become, professor, you have to keep your individuality. That means your own persona should shine through. Right? We are not machines. We are not automatons. We need to be unique and make a mark by virtue of our personality. So we'll talk again. Dr. Vivek Rana and Jagpreet sir